Let's dive right into the facts and figures for the Phoenix metro real estate market.
Make sure you stick around to the end, especially if you're thinking about buying and or selling before 2025 comes to an end. New listings is a great place to start because many buyers and or sellers are really focusing in on how many new properties are being added to the market. You can see we're up a bit from last year, but up significantly from last month.
All I can ask you to do is please click subscribe, like, leave us a comment. That truly helps this channel grow.
The amount of active listings are piling up. Huge amount more than last year and a decent amount more than last month. Again, what that means is not as many buyers as there are sellers. So what we need is the buyers to get off that proverbial fence and start looking at homes. Now's a great time. Buyers understand that there's a high amount of inventory, so they don't have to be pushed around or rushed, maybe a better way to word it. And sellers are going to have to understand that they might have to do a little bit more giving than taking when offers come in because the competition right now is quite high. Download the Mr. Rogers Homes app or reach out directly. Your oasis awaits. I know you're going to enjoy using it, not because it's free and accurate, nobody sells your information and nobody bothers you, but because it's very easy to use. Also, if you look at the bottom right-hand corner, the word more, you can get yourself a free buyer's guide, seller's guide, relocation guide, closed listings. That's one Phoenix real estate statistic I pay close attention to. After all, it's the finish line. A buyer hopefully found a home of their dreams, and a seller hopefully has more money in their piggy bank. A win for everybody. We're about the same from last year, and that's a good thing. A 12-month steady flow of listings or homes being sold. We still are closing properties. We're just not closing them as fast as new listings are being put on the market. Like life, real estate also has its ups and downs. Buyers and or sellers are always going to focus in on the cost of things. Buyers always want the most bang for the buck, and sellers always want the most bucks. Over the course of 12 months in Phoenix real estate, prices of homes have increased. You're always going to be paying a mortgage. It's either yours or your landlord's. So start now. Buy a property. You're going to sooner or later see that equity grow. The fact that over 12 months, when sellers are putting their properties for sale, they're getting darn near what they're asking for. So sellers, there's a bit of good news for you. When it comes to the next couple of statistics for the Phoenix real estate market, not so good. But I gotta call it like it is. You always want the facts and figures correctly. Otherwise, it's tough to, well, make proper moves. We just hit 4.7 months of inventory. That's a lot of inventory. The amount of inventory is affecting how long properties stay on the market, and it's also affecting a very serious number, which I'll talk about right now. So the listing success rate isn't looking so successful. Now, there's never really been a time where 100% of the properties on the market sold. 66% is not really where you want to be. Buyers really can't even take advantage of this statistic. Sellers kind of get worried, thinking, holy cow, if it goes down to 50%, that's every other house. Yeah, we're not there yet. And even if we were, here's the thing. When you look at a property for sale, it doesn't mean that it's not going to sell based on statistics. Sometimes a property just sells because it's the right time, it's the right fit, it's the right neighborhood. My point to the story is you can't really think that it's always going to be a number specific. I love numbers. And let's say 1 out of 3 houses isn't going to sell and the other 2 are. It doesn't exactly mean sold, not sold. Be prepared to make some adjustments if you're a seller to be competitive with the amount of inventory that's out there. And buyers, again, now's a great time to, well, submit a strong offer. And last but not least, days on market is very important. Right now we're looking at 85 days. So if we round that up to 90 days, that's about 3 months for an average house to go under contract. And I want you to remember something. Days on market isn't how long it takes for a property to be sold. It's actually how long it takes to go under contract. After it goes under contract, many buyers are going to have an inspection, and I highly recommend they do. And they're probably, unless they're paying cash, and even if they do, they're probably going to have an appraisal to make sure the property value is about what they're paying for. There's still other steps before it actually closes and the seller gets money sent to their bank account and a buyer gets the keys to their forever perfect home.